Okay, I just started. Alright, so this is going to be the last collection update for a little while at least, till I get a haul or something. So let's get started here. Up first, we have Valentine's Day on DVD and Blu-ray here. And on the other side of the Blu-ray, we have Vampire's Assistant, Cirque du Freak. Then we have Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and Vampires by John Carpenter. And then we have an assortment of vampire stories here. I think there's 10 of them. We have, and these discs are double-sided, so I'm going to have to take them out to show, or well, not necessarily, but I'll have to take them out to see what's on the other side. So we have on disc 1, all the discs look the same, but we have The Darkness and Vampire Stakes on disc 1. Then we have Vulture's Eye and Abomination on disc 2. Lord of the Vampires and The Rites of Dracula on disc 3. Fangs of the Living Dead and Project Vampire on disc 4. The Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman on disc 5. And Blood Slaves of the Vampire Wolf on disc 5 as well. And then we have Van Helsing, the movie with Hugh Jackman. Then we have a 3-disc set for Van Helsing Season 1. All 3 discs look the same, so I'm not going to show all 3. Then we have Vanishing on 7th Street, Vanity Fair, and a 3-pack featuring Count Dracula and his Vampire Bride, Night of the Living Dead 1968, and Nightmare Castle right there. And I have one space for a Blu-ray of that because I imagine it to be combined just like that was. Then we have 4 to a disc here with Devil's Nightmare, The She Beast, Snow Beast, and excuse me, The Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. Right here, which I think is on another one of those discs as well, but whatever. Space for a Blu-ray of that as well. Then we have Bad Behavior, Sparrow, Nobody Can, Cool, and Vanished, under V for Vanished, obviously. Then we have Vantage Point and Vegas Vacation. Non-Marvel Venom, copy 1. I have one of these multi-discs has copy 2. Then we have on the other side Grave Mistake, The Vampire Conspiracy, Witchcraft 13, Blood of the Chosen, Final Spawn, and Skeleton Man. And we have Marked, Slaughtered, Hindsight, Room 33, and Curtains right there, as well as Watch Me, Beneath the Mississippi, Ghost Encounters of the Queen Mary, another copy of Venom, and Dust Devil there. 3 horror classics. I think it's Rites of Dracula, Dementia 13, and Night of the Living Dead, I think, the 60s version. I have a lot of the 60s version of Night of the Living Dead because a bunch of my multi-packs have it, and then I think I got an individual copy or something. Anyway, moving on. The next disc after this one has, on the other side here, has The Shadows, Backwoods, Feeding Grounds, Netherworld, and Blood Predator. And this disc has Living in Peril, Asylum, The Dark, Dark Spirits, and Legacy of Evil. And then we have 2 Dark Disposition discs that don't say what are on them. And then Vertical Limit. A franchise I want to get more from this collection of is VHS and VHS 94, being the year it takes place in. I think there's like 5 or 6 of those. I think there's VHS, VHS 2, VHS, I think like 99, and VHS Viral, I want to say. Then we have Violent Night on DVD and Blu-ray with 2 spaces for a 4K combo. Putting these away as I go. Then we have Visible Scars, The Cellar Door, Night Scream, and Hurt. I have a second copy of Night Scream now. Then we have the first 5 Puppet Master movies, Puppet Master 2, Puppet Master 3, Toolin's Revenge, Puppet Master 4, and Puppet Master 5. With 1 space for a Blu-ray, because I imagine it would be combined just like that is. And then we have Curse the Puppet Master 6, Puppet Master 7 Retro Puppet Master 8 Puppet Master Legacy, and Puppet Master 9 Axis of Evil. Again, 1 space for a Blu-ray. Then we have Demonic Toys, which if it seems like this should be under D, it'd be right, but the disc that it came with, or that it should have also came with, is this one, which I put with the Puppet Master series, which Puppet Master itself should be under P. Anyway, this disc has Doll Graveyard, Dangerous Worry Dolls, When Puppets and Dolls Attack, Demonic Toys 2, and Sideshow. And then on the back is Visions Inspired by Nature. Right there. Okay. Then we have The Vow and Waiting for Superman. I would have put this one in the DC universe, but it doesn't say anything about being like actual like Clark Kent Superman on the case for it. So that's why I did that. Then we have Wake of Death and Wallace and Gromit Adventures. Wallace and Gromit Curse the Were-Rabbit and Wally. 2 spaces for a 4K Steelbook. A Walk to Remember and The Walking Dead Season 1, Disc 1 and Disc 2. Then Season 2, Disc 1. Season 2, Disc 2. Season 2, Disc 3. Season 2, Disc 4. And Season 3, Disc 1. Then we have Season 3, Disc 2. Season 3, Disc 3. Season 3, Disc 4. Season 3, Disc 5. Season 4, Disc 1. Season 4, Disc 2. Season 4, Disc 3. Season 4, Disc 4. Season 4, Disc 5. Season 5, Disc 1. I have one of the seasons on Blu-ray. I'm not sure which one. Anyway. Oh, it's Season 6. Okay. Season 6 I have an interesting Blu-ray Steelbook of. Then we have Season 5, Disc 2. Season 5, Disc 3. Season 5, Disc 4, and Season 5, Disc 5. Then we have Season 6, Disc 1, Disc 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then Season 7, Disc 1. Two, 3, 4, and Special Features Disc 5. And then we have Season 8, Disc 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, as well as Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie. Warm Bodies, DVD and Blu-ray. 1953 War of the Worlds, and the War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. I have 2 different copies of that look different at least. And we have The War with Grandpa. Really funny movie, that one. That one's really good. Yeah. Space Parade, triple formatting. Then we have War Games, a space for Blu-ray, 4K. And then we have The Warplanes of World War II, Disc 1, The Germans, Out of the Ashes, and the Great Air War. These ones away. Then we have Disc 2, The Japanese, Rising Sun and Falling Blossoms. The Russians, Against All Odds, Red Star Rising. The United Kingdom, Never So Few, and the Bomber War. And United States, Hit 'em Hard, Land and Sea. And that came in like a collector's tin, I think. Which I like to call steelbooks, but they're not actual steelbooks. I just like calling them that. Grab the next portion because we're almost done with this portion. The World War II Secrets Revealed. Warner Bros. Home Entertainment Academy Award Animation Collection, 15 winners. Warriors 3-pack featuring, does it say what it has on it? Let's see. I'm not sure if these are the titles, but 460 Greenway Industrial Drive. Oh wait, that looks like an address. Yeah, it doesn't look like it says what's on here. Then we have The Watcher in the Woods. We Believe in Christ, 1995 Missionary Open House. We Bought a Zoo. We Were Soldiers. Wedding Crashers. Wedding Planner, My Best Friend's Wedding. We Are the Millers on DVD and extended Blu-ray with spaces for triple formatting. What Happens in Vegas. What If, ellipsis. Not to be confused with MCU What If. I don't have that yet. What Lies Beneath. What to Expect When You're Expecting. What Women Want with Stallone and Where the Wild Things Are. So this one doesn't have titles listed on the back, it just says on the front. Out of the Woods, Silent Night, In His Father's Shoes, and Where There's a Will. And then Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. And then we have Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Probably just mispronounced that. And White Christmas, which I've heard has very little to do with actual Christmas. And White House Down, space for a Blu-ray. And a 4K, it looks like. Then we have White Noise 2, space for a DVD of Whiteout, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, spaces for triple formatting. The Wicker Man, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. That's the original Gene Wilder Willy Wonka. Then we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, DVD bonus features. 2 spaces for triple formatting. Wish for Christmas, space for a DVD of The Witch, The Witches, The Witches again, The Witches remake, twice, both discs look the same for that one. Witness with Harrison Ford, Witnesses of Christ, 1996, Missionary Open House, Wizard of Oz, 2 spaces for triple formatting. Oz the Great and Powerful on DVD and Blu-ray, 2 spaces for triple formatting. Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. I guess Wizards Beyond Waverly Place started yesterday. Then we have The Wolfman and Agatha concluded yesterday, which I haven't watched yet. Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman and House of Frankenstein. These are, I think, the Wolfman collection, because we already covered some of these. House of Dracula, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Werewolf of London, She-Wolf of London. And I think like the 90s version of the Wolfman with Sean Connery, I believe. 2 spaces for triple formatting that. Wolf of Wall Street and The Woman in the Red Dress. Woman of the Year and Mr. Woodcock. Woodstock, 3-disc Blu-ray. World Trade Center. Work in the Glory 1, 2. American Zion, and 3. A House Divided. Wonder Park. World War I, The War to End All Wars, Disc 1 and 2. The Last Voices of World War I, A Generation Lost, only the first disc. Ultimate Collections, World War II, Disc 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 10. I don't know how many discs this collection is supposed to have, but I only have those discs I listed. In World War II, Greatest Battles, Battle of Midway, and Global War. This video will be much quicker than the last one, because there's a lot less in this case so far. World War Z on DVD twice. Then we have this Blu-ray and that Blu-ray, as well as a 4K here. And then we have Worldwide Leadership Training Meeting Supporting the Family from February 11th, 2006 on 2 discs with the list different languages but look the same. Then we have World of Wonder, or WOW, Clash of the Titans 2010 on DVD and Blu-ray, space for 4K. Then Wrath of the Titans, same 2 spaces for 4K combo. Then we have Wreck-It Ralph, 2 spaces for triple formatting. Ralph Breaks the Internet, 2 spaces for triple formatting. Wrinkle in Time and the remake. I've seen the remake. I don't know if I've seen the other one though. Then we have The Wronged Man and Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn 2 Dead End. Wrong Turn 3 Left for Dead. Wrong Turn 4 Bloody Beginnings and 5 Bloodlines. 6 The Last Resort and the reboot. Wrong Turn. We have X with spaces for triple formatting. The X-Files Season 1, Disc 1. Disc 2. Disc 3. Disc 4, 5, and 6, and then we have an X-Files movie, I Want to Believe. This is going to be the last section here. And I've got a lot of sorting to do after this. Vin Diesel, Triple X. It's kind of his version of 007. 2 spaces for triple formatting. State of the Union, 2 spaces for triple formatting. And Return of Xander Cage, space for a Blu-ray, because I have a DVD and 4K. Then we have You Shall Have My Words, Literacy Teaching Training. Words. Looks like it's in English, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Interesting. So then we have the Year Without a Santa Claus Deluxe Edition, space for a Blu-ray. Yes Man and Young Joseph 1820. You, Me, and Dupree, space for a Blu-ray. You Again, DVD and Blu-ray. Your Key to Opportunity, Education. Yours, Mine, and Ours from 1968. 2 copies of Yours, Mine, and Ours from 2005. That one has the actress who plays Caitlin Snow in the Arrowverse in it. Then we have Zack and Miri, Disc 1 and 2. Zathura, space for Blu-ray. Zodiac, You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, DVD and Blu-ray. 2 spaces for triple formatting. Not Another Teen Movie, I have like 3 copies of. Copy 1, 2, and 3 has Zombieland on it as well. And then we have Zombieland on Blu-ray with a space for 4K. Zombieland Double Tap with 2 spaces for triple formatting. Zoom Academy for Superheroes and Zootopia on DVD. Zootopia on Blu-ray with 2 spaces for triple formatting. Then we have Anne with an E, Season 1, Disc 1, Season 1, Disc 2, Season 2, Disc 1, Season 2, Disc 2, and Disc 3. And then all 3 discs for Season 3 look the same. So here's 1, 2, and 3, and then Elizabeth's Gift. And that is currently my entire collection. I would show you guys the waiting room, but it has a bunch of stuff from yesterday. So, and a few things that we didn't get to because they're in the W's or V's. So yeah, that is, for now, my entire collection. And I'll be back shortly with a horror movie ranking, seeing as today is Halloween. So yeah,